All right, let's dive in. Today, we are peeling back the layers on a topic that's, well, literally skin deep, but also incredibly profound. We're going to explore the complex, bustling world inside your own body that keeps you up and running every single second. I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about it? How you can walk and heal from a cut and feel the sun on your face and somehow always stay at the perfect temperature without even trying? It seriously feels like magic. But it's not. It's science. And that science has a name. You see, the answer to that huge question lies in one single fascinating field of study. It's basically the instruction manual for how all living things, including us, actually work. And that field is called physiology. It's the how and the why of biology. Physiology doesn't just ask what a heart is. It asks what a heart does, and more importantly, how it does it. It's all about function. It's about the mechanism. So with all these complex systems firing away, what's their number one job? What's the main goal? Well, it's actually pretty simple. To keep everything inside your body on an even keel, no matter what chaos is happening in the outside world. And that brings us to a really crucial concept. Homeostasis. This is your body's master balancing act. I want you to think of it like your own internal thermostat, your hydration meter, and your pH controller all rolled into one. It's constantly making these tiny little adjustments to keep you in that perfect, stable zone for life. And this just brilliantly illustrates the power of homeostasis. I mean, think about it. Whether you're an explorer at the South Pole or a traveler in the middle of the Sahara Desert, your internal body temperature stays locked in at around 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 Fahrenheit. Shivering when you're cold, sweating when you're hot, that's all your body doing whatever it takes to maintain that critical balance. So, who's one of the biggest players in this whole homeostatic game? Well, it's an organ you look at every single day, but maybe don't think about too much. Your skin. For the average adult, your skin covers about 1.8 square meters. That makes it, by far, our body's largest organ. And let me tell you, its job description is absolutely massive. Just get a load of this to-do list. Your skin is your main shield against the world. It's your sensor for touch and temperature. It's your personal climate control system. It's a water reservoir. And it's even a vitamin factory. It is an unbelievable multitasker. So the big question is, how on earth can one single organ juggle so many vital tasks at once? To figure that out, we have to zoom in. I mean, way, way in, from the organ level down to the microscopic world of the individual cell. So let's meet the main character in the story of our skin, the keratinocyte. This is the main type of cell you'll find in your outer layer of skin, the epidermis, and each one is like its own tiny, self-contained factory. The best way to think about a cell, like this, is as a bustling microscopic city. It's got a government, it's got power plants, it has factories, and even its own border patrol, and they are all working together seamlessly. So let's break down the city's departments, right? You've got the nucleus, that's the CEO's office, holding all the plans, the DNA. Then you have the mitochondria, those are the power plants, generating all the energy. The ribosomes are the assembly lines, building all the proteins and parts the cell needs. And the cell membrane, that acts like the city walls and gates, controlling exactly what comes in and what goes out. Okay, so we have this amazing cellular city with all its different departments. But how do the workers on that assembly line, the ribosomes, know what to build and when to build it? Well, they need instructions. Every single action inside that cell starts with the master blueprint. And that blueprint is the DNA, locked away safely inside the nucleus. But how does a blueprint become a finished product? This is where something called the central dogma of biology comes into play. It's a pretty simple flow. First, a temporary copy of the DNA blueprint is made. That copy is called RNA. That process is known as transcription. Then, that RNA copy is taken out to the ribosome, the factory floor, where its instructions are read and used to build a specific protein, and that's translation. It is just a beautiful, elegant system for turning information into action. And it has to be perfect. Even a tiny error in this process can lead to genetic conditions, which just shows you how vital this flawless execution is. Okay, so now we know that each individual cell knows how to follow its own instructions. But your body has trillions of cells. So to work together as one single organism, they need to be able to communicate. And they do, all the time. They are constantly talking to each other by sending these little chemical messages back and forth. You can think of it like a massive biological internet, with your cells sending texts and emails and push notifications to coordinate literally everything, from fighting off an infection to healing a simple paper cut. Now, there are basically two main ways that cells talk. Some of these signals are super fast and direct. It's like flipping a light switch, just on or off. Others are a little bit slower, which allows for a more fine-tuned specific response. That's more like a dimmer switch. Your body uses both of these all the time to get the right message across at exactly the right time. Let me give you a perfect real-world example. Let's say you get a cut on your finger. Right away, platelets in your blood rush to the scene, and they release a chemical signal called epidermal growth factor, or EGF. This signal is basically like a foreman on a construction site shouting, "Hey, we need more workers over here now!" It tells the nearby skin cells to start dividing and moving into the gap to repair the wound. And as the source material makes crystal clear, this isn't just some minor background process. This constant chatter between our cells, these growth factors, are absolutely essential for keeping our skin intact and for healing us when we get hurt. This is happening inside you every single day. Which really leaves us with one final kind of mind-blowing thought. As you're sitting here right now, listening to this, there are literally trillions of conversations happening inside your body. Messages are being sent, proteins are being built, and a perfect, delicate balance is being maintained, all without you thinking about it. So, what do you think your cells are talking about right now?